Well, joining me now is Marc Frings from the Konrad-Adenauer Foundation, a think tank linked to Chancellor Angela Merkel's conservative CDU party. Marc, you're in Ramallah in the Palestinian territories where emotions are running high right now. The EU strongly condemned Trump's decision. Has there been any reaction to that from the Palestinians?
Thank you. No, so far there is no official reaction coming from the PA, but I think the positions are quite clear. You have to differentiate between the street and the PA. The street is highly dissatisfied. There's no, at least no much trust in the West, be it the US, be it the EU, to do something in favor of the Palestinians. However, when it comes to the PA and the PLO officials, they of course depend very much both on the US and the EU when it comes to political and financial support.
What do Palestinians want from the EU, and do they see the EU as a possible mediator for the peace process?
Empirically, yes. We asked earlier this year and also last year who should be the most important mediator in order to bring peace between Israelis and Palestinians. The majority among Palestinians told us that the EU should play a bigger role, and this is also what the PA, what the PLO might say in the upcoming hours and days. They don't understand why the US kind of keeps a monopoly on peace talks between Israelis and Palestinians. They would refer to the success story when it comes to the 5+1 talks, the peace talks on the nuclear deal with Iran. They would also refer to the multilateral dimension, the multilateral forum that was introduced by the French Peace Initiative earlier this year. So there are very concrete ideas. And I think the EU doesn't have to reinvent the wheel. There is a very concrete initiative on the table. It's the Arab Peace Initiative from 2002, which is still valid. It asks Israel to withdraw from the occupied territories, and in return for that, the Arab League, which means all Arab states, would recognize Israel and in the borders of 1967.
Okay, Netanyahu says that recognizing reality is the substance of peace. So let me play devil's advocate here for a second. Isn't recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital just acknowledging reality, which could put negotiations with the Palestinians on a more realistic footing?
Well, the Palestinians would argue here that Trump only recognized one reality, which is the Israeli one, without also taking into consideration that there are 300,000 Palestinians also living in the city, that there are also strong political, historical, emotional, religious links to this city when it comes to the Palestinian perspective on Jerusalem. So I think when we now talk about synchronizing with today's realities, then one risk that I see currently would be that the Palestinians also start synchronizing their strategies. And Jerusalem might be a reality for Israel, but many are now having doubts with regard to a bankable two-state solution. Many see a decline hope when it comes to a democratic, independent Palestinian state. And I see certain risk that they would question this strategy as well.
Marc Frings, he's the Palestinian Territories head of Germany's Konrad-Adenauer Foundation, joining us from Ramallah. Marc, thank you.
Thanks for having me.